Does anybody want to work out today? Comment down below and say if you're working out today or if you are not working out today. Today I'm going to do a workout and then I'm going to try to get on my bike for 10 minutes and go around the block as fast as I can and try to squeeze this in like 25-minute workout. So let's see what we come up with, you guys, while we're listening to my girl, Rose Rabbit Bunny. If you have not heard of who she is, well, I'm here to tell you who she is. So the first thing you're going to need is you're going to need a little weight. This is nothing. It's just like made out of sand. You're going to want a little ball weight. Doesn't matter what size you get. Mine's not really that heavy because I had surgery not long ago, and then the lightest weight I have, but you want this to be like 5 pounds or 10 pounds for what I use it for. How I used to use it, I started off with 10 pounds and then I think I went up to like 20 pounds, which was like the bigger circle. So that's what we're going to do today. So let's get ready. I'm going to try to stream this. Thank you, everybody who's stopping into my live. While you do stop by, if you can, please hit that subscribe button. What right now I'm actually working on is trying to get the watch hour. So if you could just stay on for a little bit, it will help me with my watch hours. Like, you have to have a bar, and I'm like all the way over here, so I needed to get all the way over here, and only you can help me do that, okay? By watching. Alright, so let's go ahead and start with the shaker first. I like to do the shaker first because I feel like it wakes me up a little bit. You're just going to shake it. I would have two, but of course my kids broke the other one. So, one at a time. So just do this a couple seconds. This is to wake us up. Maybe 60 seconds count. Right now we're live on TikTok as well, and they're literally looking at the gingerbread man right now. What I've noticed about my new idea is people are tapping the screen, people do send gifts, and literally I'm not even actually there. I just kind of like look at it through another phone, and then I also kind of like go to it every once in a while and say something to it. And I noticed it works, and it's working out for me. I was getting gifts here and there, like a lot for a bit, and then I had to stop because everybody in my family was complaining that I was on TikTok. And I'm like, I'm over here trying to build something, but nobody understands that. So I had to stop and slow it down, and I noticed that the money slowed down too. So I was like, wait a minute, I have to find a way where like no one's complaining and I'm still trying to be active on there. Shit, my brain literally came up with the best idea. I'm not even lying, look. And we're exercising, so I think that I came up with a great idea. Anybody else thinks that? Comment down below and say good job. All right, so now we're gonna do up 1, 2. This is for inspirational purposes. You can take the ideas and try it. You don't have to. Nobody's forcing you. But I am saying hit subscribe. So it does pop up on your screen here and there. And you'll be like, you know what? I should exercise later. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Basically, this is about inspiration on freestyle. Exercise, take the ideas, do something about it. 9 and 10. I'm trying another round. 1. My left side actually has been hurting me 8, 9, 10. Holy shit. Yeah, so like right here actually has been hurting me, and what I do notice is like one of my surgeries was right there. So like my body literally still healing. I can definitely tell. Which is why I'm trying to do a little exercise that's like easy. Easy workouts anybody can do now. But I will be attaching the playlist so you can always go through, see the exercises that I've done in the past. Create a circuit. It's called a circuit, what I do. I create circuits because, well, apparently I have ADHD. So I guess it's really because my mind's always moving, and the circuits help me because it's not boring. Exercise to me is boring. I really believe that. Now we're going to lift it up. I'm going to bring it back. 1, 2. And as you're doing this, like my heart, like the hardest thing for me is to remember to squeeze that belly. You want to make sure you're squeezing that belly. Squeeze that belly, guys. I'm gonna let that thing hear me for a little bit, I think. All right, so you're gonna lift up, bring it back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. We're gonna do another round of 10. I just want to change the music real quick and skip it. So I'm listening to a playlist called Selfdreamers, #Selfdreamers playlist. And we're listening to Vita Vici. So if you guys haven't subscribed, go check her out if you like her music. This is her name here. I know it's a little backwards because of the mirror image, and I don't think this has, TikTok has where I can actually flip it that around, but I guess not there. All right, let's do another set of 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, so now what I'm just going to basically do is really easy. We're going to be touching the sky to our toes. You don't need the weight for this, but you can just for fun. How is your day, you guys? Are you having a good day? Are you having a bad day? Comment down below and let me know. I'm not a psychologist or anything, but you can comment down below and let me know. Actually, I love psychology. I'm not going to lie. I took psychology in high school. And in high school, I was actually sick for 9th and 10th grade. And I actually had to do it at home. So I wasn't in like real school. Well, it is real school, but it's not like real school. Because it's not. And so I had to do it at home. And I was going through a lot, really. But they did let me pick 2 classes to go in person. So one class I chose was psychology. No, that was actually online. The one class I chose was drama. Psychology was a class I took online, but it was actually for 11th and 12th graders. And I guess they felt bad for me, maybe. I don't know. But they let me take that class, and I did pass it with the A. And I took it for 9th and 10th grade. So I really do enjoy psychology, and I've always been the type that people come and just tell me their problems. And I'm very positive. You have to be positive. I'm positive in my own life because I read a lot of psychology books, and you learn a lot by doing that. And I did that at a young age. But the 2 classes I did take, if you're wondering still, in person was, I took a drama class. I don't know why the hell I did that. But I took a drama class. I guess deep down inside I like it. I don't know. I don't know. But I did take a drama class. And, oh yeah. The other class I took was I don't even know what it was, like called peer something. And so basically what you do is you go to the like the handicap room, and you kind of like are a peer counselor, and you're like the assistant, and you kind of help out, and you, like, you know, I fed the kids, or I just played with them, or I talked to them, or they would go on a lot of field trips, so I was able to go to field trips. I was like, this is awesome. In 9th and 10th grade, I did that. 9 and 10, which was really cool because, and I remember when I did it in 9th and 10th, the teacher, she had lupus, which is my problem. I have lupus since I was little. And there's different types of lupus. So I have more of the internal, so like nobody on the outside ever knew. But she had it where it was like, it's called the butterfly face, which is lupus is like, they have the butterfly as like the logo, because a lot of people get like this rash in their face that looks like this, and it kind of resembles a butterfly. It can actually happen to me when I get older, actually. Like, you never know, like things that can happen, but I really hope not. But it's called a butterfly rash. And I guess since that point on, I was upset since I was little, having the diagnosis and having the problems, but I was also blessed that my problem is something that you can't really see on the outside. So at that point, like, I was kind of more blessed and not upset, I guess, about it. So, you know, you always have to know in life, someone's going worse than you. Someone's going through something harder than you. Like, you can't think like you're going through something hard, because the next person is probably going through the same shit with something additional to that. You know what I'm saying? So always think that way, so that way you don't feel overwhelmed. You don't feel the only person. You don't feel those feelings that you really shouldn't feel, because there's billions and billions and billions and billions and billions of people in the world, and there's somebody out there going through the same shit, but something additional is happening to them. So think that way in life, and your life will be a little different. You will cherish life a little bit more. You can't worry about what other people think about you, because if you did, then you become what they say. But if you don't worry about what people say and tell you what you think, then that wouldn't happen, because you're building yourself, right? You're creating who you want to be. And I always take like stories that I hear, like Oprah Winfrey stories and other people's stories, like who's been through so much at a young age, and look at them now. You know, you can be whoever you want, and that's the truth, and I believe in that. Do you guys believe in that? 9 and 10. So what I'm doing, you can actually do sitting down, you can actually do standing. I'm doing sitting because I have a medical issue, and it's probably better for me to sit down. So now let's do the J-Rod. I'm already sweating a little bit. My goal is to lose this little tiny belly still I got. Stay on track, and just exercise is part of life. If you don't exercise, man, like, you're gonna stay stiff, and it's just, you're not gonna feel young. If you like to feel young, do something about it. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And this is the J-Rod move that I do. And 10. And 5. I do wish this was a little bit heavier, honestly, because I don't feel like it's doing much, but in time, I guess. In time, I will go back to my normal weights. Let's see here. It says Jose. Welcome, Jose. So just to let you guys know, we are streaming on Selfdreamers on YouTube. So if you guys want to drop a comment and say like, hey, come subscribe to me, the people can see it. I'm going to double check right here. Make sure that they can see it. So this is the time that you can do that if you want. I'm just letting you guys know a head up. Alright, so this is just something nice I've been doing lately. Yo, I'm the biggest klutz you'll ever meet, by the way. Anyways, so I went ahead and put it up so people can see your comments. So if you want, drop something to say, hey, this is what I do on social media. Come follow me. If you want, as an opportunity I'm giving out. I share my content in a sense of like, content growing for me is really about others and about becoming who you're meant to be while I figure out what I'm creating in my life and who I'm creating to be. We're kind of growing up together. So, you know, I have different spots, Facebook spots where people are posting up their content. It could be a music video. I see business stuff. I see things that they're selling independently. I see all kinds of things. I see books. I see friggin' like some type of like financial stuff, like the cryptocurrency stuff. I don't even know too much about that yet, but I see all kinds of different posts like every single day. So you can go on to Facebook, go to Tell 'em Why You Mad Entertainment. You'll see the link in the About section here. When you get in there, you'll see a featured section. In that featured section, there's 11 groups. With all of it total together, we have a 60K platform on Facebook that I created into a funnel that streams into Google. So if you go to Google and type #Selfdreamers, you'll kind of see the whole entire funnel from all apps in one spot. And the reasoning of that is that way, you know, I'm creating a funnel, but everybody's allowed to post up in it. You understand? So you can go in it and, you know, people are being brought here, right? And if you need help with like promoting it, I have additional things I've been doing to create that process for you to be a highlight rather than just in the group. So if you're interested in something like that, like tap in with me, let me know through message on IG, Facebook. You can go to www.selfdreamers.blog, hit the contact spot, just send me a message, and let's work together and growing, blowing up, becoming who you're meant to be, and while I figure out who I'm meant to be. But make sure you hit that subscribe button. I'm gonna go take a quick ride around the block real quick on a bike for 10 minutes. I feel like that's like one of the biggest things that's helping me lose weight. And I've always said walking or riding bike. I don't walk anymore because one, it takes too long. Two, I don't really get to see the whole neighborhood in a 10-minute break compared to walking 30 minutes. And it's just, I don't see the equivalent of it. And also I just had surgery, so walking is a little bit harder than riding bike because riding bike is more like a gliding, I feel like. So that's why I'm choosing the bike, but you can choose walking, you can choose riding bike or running. I have asthma, so I'm not even gonna run. But I hope you guys have a great day and go do something rather than nothing, and make sure you get yourself a cup of water.